Come on! welcome everybody. Welcome. Back to some Gundam! I couldn't decide what to do tonight because we're kind of really off schedule and off kilter tonight. We won't be tomorrow, but since I've been trying to get my rest since yesterday back, I couldn't decide at all what we were gonna do today, so I decided, you know what, let's just chill, play some multiplayer matches. We're probably not gonna win. We're not getting very good teams, but hey, we're gonna have fun while doing it. And it's like, I count on you. While James gives a thumbs up from behind my back, clapping. Alright. So, welcome everybody. Hello, and welcome back.
I won't be streaming.
Yeah, James won't be. James won't be streaming tonight. It's just gonna be me on my end. But if you want to just chill out with us, we're both gonna be playing. But he's not gonna be streaming. Like I said, we're not doing anything important. We're just playing some multiplayer matches.
Hold on. But change the character. You're gonna see this amazing. Where is it? Accessories. No, not accessories. There it is. Oh, I need to go claim it. Hold on.
Rocket. Okay.
So go to the character. No, where is it? Damn it. Maybe I need to go quick. I think I need to do it. I know I collected it. Maybe it's a... There it is.
Wait.
Oh, you're marking. I actually thought you would change my suit, but you're just a marking.
Actually, wait, where is that even at? Sometimes I don't understand where the markings go. It must be covered up by the scarf.
Oh, I've done it again. God damn it.
No? It's not under there. What? I don't know where it puts it. Oh well.
Although we have 19 minutes before this ends, so you can get this new left.
Yeah, we're good. Alright. Now I look real crazy. Alright, did you send me an invite? Sorry, Blue. Yeah. You did. I do the opposite. Welcome everybody. Hello. Oh, if you're half asleep as I am, quick, bring me some coffee.
I want
Holy crud.
alcohol tea. I call it alcohol tea.
What? It's called Long Island tea, James.
Yeah, we bet you.
I'm not trying to go that hard in the paint. I just need to wake up.
That's how much energy I need.
Did you send me an invite yet? Blue screen, everybody. Yeah. Alright, let me join it. Alright, let's join up. Welcome, everybody. For anyone who sees this tonight, this is going to sound strange. This is more of just a filler episode tonight because we didn't feel like doing Nidhogg like we were normally going to do. And since I canceled Final Fantasy till the beginning of Monday, or not beginning, till Monday, the normal schedule program for it, because we've got World of Warships to do tomorrow, now that I've gotten something, I decided we'll take it easy today. Our main thing today was Uno, which we had a lot of fun doing. I recommend seeing that episode. I kind of wish I had my camera on because I almost fell asleep. Almost fell asleep. What?
Yeah. And we can't do magic either because my PC is fucked.
Yeah, that's what we probably would have been doing magic. But right now James can't play it, so we will have to wait on magic. I do want to play that though. I want to play more of that.
Oh, I really do as well. It's an amazing game. I'm kind of addicted to it now, but I can't play it because I fucked up.
I forgot that since I ended up spending money on Gundam because I wanted to, since I hadn't played it in a while, I forgot to buy the special event stuff for Magic.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to do that at the same time I do Stellaris. Stellaris will still be first, but I think they're both gonna be along the same lines when they come back. It'll work out anyways, because a lot of PC stuff is coming back to the channel as soon as Stellaris gets back up and running. Yo, what's up, Bone Singer? Welcome! I also want to give a real quick shout out. I'm going to be doing this in a vlog more than likely tomorrow night. Since just to give a quick shout out. Something I forgot to do in the last vlog. I want to, carriers can carry an entire team. Yeah, pun intended, and yes they can. I want to give a quick, shout out and thankfulness to all of you guys tomorrow in a specific video tomorrow night, and talk about some things and just to chill out. This is mainly going to be an actual chill session, so, and to give y'all to say thank you to you guys properly and stuff like that, because I didn't do it properly or didn't get a chance to because I forgot in the last vlog we did. Plus, I wanted to be thankful for all of my hardcore fans that have stuck around all this time, and kept me at a solid number and all that, and not and versus the ones who just come in and do this, do that, then they just leave. So, and I'm really thankful for you guys, and I really am. Because it's actually funny because I saw one of my YouTubers do a video this morning that inspired me. That kind of hit the nail on the head about what's been going on. Everyone being at tension, being at odds with each other, and conflict, and what a real friend / fan versus a, as he called it, a stan. I don't know if that's the right word, but essentially it's and y'all have been there for me for quite a while, and I want to thank you guys.
Someone's in a tank.
Of course there are tanks in this game.
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
You mean a literal tank?
Not a literal tank.
Or you mean a gun tank?
Not a gun tank, a literal tank.
Oh. Where's this from?
I'm trying to get the best position. That's the Untitled, but it's kind of second. Oh wait. Got it. Got it.
Hold out. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, Bone Singer, and everyone who's watching, I went through and painted all of my mobile suits. They have their official clan colors, depending on if they're Guardian Corps or follow Jane's Legion. I don't know the name of her Legion yet. I'm still working on it. We're just going to call it Jane's Legion for now. Oh, need backup. Need backup. Need backup immediately. Need backup.
Where are you?
Help me, Kai. Help me, Zaku Kai. Save my life.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you respond from what?
I couldn't. It was too dangerous. Also, Zaku Kai could have saved me, but he failed. Let's see. Bone Singer said I was Kaga, Darius was Enterprise, and Warlock was the Bismarck. Cool. Hey, we're winning, James.
Oh, you have to find green something.
Hey, you're a sniper. Nice. Shoot that guy on the bridge, James.
I can't because it's so easy because it also looks really easy. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna get bombed. Oh, yeah. I'm not looking for you.
It's alright, let him come. Oh, yeah.
あれや。
Oh, yeah.
あ、やっぱいや。
Shoot that guy on the bridge, James.
あ、やっぱいや。
Oh, yeah.
あ、やっぱいや。
Oh, yeah.
あ、やっぱいや。
Oh,
Grenade. I hit someone with that grenade. Another grenade.
Is that you, James? I'm coming! Run towards me, James!
Grenade. Grenade.
Grenade! Use like grenade. Oh, there's a sniper. I'm getting shot by their sniper.
Get him.
Nice, he's dead.
I'm here.
Oh, I'm getting shot from the hill.
I can't
Oh,
help you.
no.
I'll try and cover you.
Alright, I need the heal.
I need to heal. What health are you at?
I had like 600.
No, I had 1,000 more than you did.
That's why I said,
Wow.
like, help! They almost gunned me down with a machine gun. Darius made a funny comment, like, if Bismarck dies, Ardnot will lose faith in carriers. That's a good one. I will. Because if you let my lady of battle die, you all die.
No, kill Bismarck for absolute no reason at all.
Hey, you chill out with them words. them war words. That's what starts wars.
Oh, fight me as you like.
Holy shit! What are these guys doing camping on this hill?
Oh,
They're coming for it, James!
No, fire off games.
Help!
Stop panicking.
They're coming for us! They're coming!
I hit someone got me.
Provide covering fire.
I'm just chucking grenades. Fucking
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I'm overheated.
Taste rail gun. They don't know, they don't know. This is a good
I took the
battle.
grenades. And then I have my fucking gun.
Reloaded. Take rail gun. Oh. You made the wrong decision.
Ooh. Who keeps fucking
Nice, boy. Nice. Get the other one. Get the sniper. Come on. Oh.
I don't need help.
Oh, I hit the freaking jockey by accident.
I need help. It's here.
I can't really help you right now, babe.
I'm being trolled from the top. Yeah.
Dang it. In our defense, our only mission was to protect Bismarck. Hipper and Eugene was free real estate. that can be taken the wrong way. Hipper and Eugene are free real estate.
What are they though?
I mean, they're not. But I'm just what I'm saying is that can be taken very wrong. Especially if some dude starts whispering.
Every time praising you guys, you should look at the score really quick. Colby. And Colby.
Oh, ow.
Oh. Yep. Help me out, Doc. Help me! Teacher!
Can't really right now.
Oh my, this guy's getting me down.
Y'all can't handle this. The Guardian Core Squad is the best.
Look at my big gun.
Look at that. Look at them beautiful black and gold colors. See here, y'all are starting now to see the coloring rank. Black and gold is usually the normal, like, privates up to, like, sergeant. Then up to above that, you start seeing purple inside the mixture. And that means you're fighting an elite if you see purple on the suit. So most of the Gundams have purple in them somewhere, even if it's just a slight tad. It's pretty nice.
Hey, lost one.
Nice, we actually did it. Now we got all our tokens. Now I can open up a token. I'm gonna open up a crate on stream.
Imagine you get like, I want you to get. Who would I want you to get? I want you to get Gundam Unit 5.
That would be nice.
No, I want you to get it.
I mean, I know you do, but it's also me we're talking about.
No, I want you to get it. No, I want you to get it. No, Jack, you should give Arnold the blessed power of giving him Unit 5.
Yeah, you heard James. Y'all need to send me your RNG luck and help me get a Gundam, a badass raid Gundam that's like 600 or at least 550. That's not what I want. That's the wrong counter. No. I'm talking to the girl. I meant to go talk to the girl. Gives me the crates. I'm talking to the wrong person.
You said that was the wrong counter.
Yeah, they call them counters.
Which one are you going for? You have to
I'm going for the one that gives me a boost to GPO2 and GPO1 FB. Because I don't have FB, I have the regular one.
Oh,
I think FB's a raid. I think FB's a raid.
Imagine, I don't want a raid. Just don't give me a raid.
No, gave me a brown, as usual. All I got was a multi-heat rod tentacle looking thing for something I do not have.
I got heat saber.
What is that? It looks like something from a questionable anime.
Hey.
Oh god, it's for a weird. It's for an. What is that? I don't know what mobile suit that was. That thing's creepy looking.
What did you get?
It looks like it uses tentacles on people.
What was it called? What's it called?
I don't know what the mobile suit's name is. I couldn't look at it. It looks like it's like an app guy. They're like these tiny little brown robots, but it's not a normal one. It looks like it's got the head of Bendy from the Ink Machine. It's really weird looking.
It's Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Right? Darius abandoned the mission mid-battle and started to protect Iowa. I almost abandoned the mission to defend Musashi. How dare you guys? How dare you? Bismarck must live! No, it doesn't.
It must die. It must die.
No, that's blasphemous, James. Invite me. Blasphemy!
No, what you should have is Enterprise with Illustrious. And then to top it off.
No,
you should top it off with the British ship.
No, the only carriers I need are Kaga and her sister, and then anything German after that.
No, you want Enterprise.
and maybe Yamashiro, because yeah.
No, I want Illustrious and Enterprise.
Because she's a hybrid.
Illustrious and Enterprise are my best carriers. One carries more torpedo bombers, the other one carries more fighters.
Cool! Are you gonna invite me?
Yes, I am.
This redheaded cowgirl cat. That's confusing. It's because I'm wearing a cowboy hat but have a cat tail. Because I decided to make my character look ridiculous for a little bit. At Ardnot, can you tell James the British ships tried to convince us to defend them? Indomitable was supporting the team.
Who's that?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I am the least... when it comes to Azure Lane and stuff like that, I am the least educated here.
Wait, he said... Wait, did you say illustrious?
No, Indomitable.
Indomitable?
Did you invite me yet?
Yeah, I did. Ages ago.
Alright, blue screen, everybody.
Indomitable. Nope. I might be tired. I might be too tired to remember who Indomitable is. Is she Abominable Snowman's sister?
What?
I have no idea. Oh, by the way, I have a Zaku cannon now. So.
What is it good for, James? What is it?
Huh? Who's good? What's
what?
Good for?
What is it good for, James?
What's good for?
I don't know. What is it good for?
I have a cannon, a machine gun, I have a smoke dispenser.
Oh, did you like, huh?
I don't know what the fuck he said. I'm really confused. When I'm tired, I'm easily confused. I'm so easily confused right now. I'm gonna have to trust this because you're 45 is best.
Countdown! Countdown!
I need demon resistance. I need to find more.
You need demons! Demons aren't good for you, James.
I said beam, not demons. If I wanted a demon, I'd go to Johnny Cat.
Oh, that's dope. We're not gonna get copyright now. Tis messed up.
Yeah, just get up. Just serious question though. Just get up. Why find that in hell?
Probably.
It's a real question though, because I've always wondered. It's like
I would imagine the answer is yes. Yes. I would beg to answer the question that yes. The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. I think that's
see what I got.
everybody. No one cares. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on. Are you on about you got?
Am I the only one who hasn't
So
read
you
it
have
out
this
yet?
guy.
Oh my god, look how many GM cold districts there are. I'm gonna play something else.
I say, Arnold, do you have this guy?
Hold on, I gotta change mobile suits. 1 second, James. Are you going support or no? Quick.
Yes.
I don't have that guy. I think that's the guy that has the tentacles. So you're not going support, or yes you are? Okay, you're going support. Kai then. Oh no, that's not what I want. Ah, register for ground.
15. 14.
I don't have
30.
a raid this low in the game, so.
I do, somehow. I don't want
Sadly, I don't. Now we're, let's see, also Turpus was there, but her mission was to protect Bismarck. Now we're escorting the real MVP, King George. Nobody cares about that ship.
Hey. Like you live in Pittsburgh, you leave the King George alone.
It runs over Scotland ships, man. It's mean. That ship's mean.
No, it runs over Boston as well.
It does, but still. Also, Darius got SD Gundam. That's coming back too, but by the time I get back on that, he'll probably have already beat Blood Orphan. Alright, stay together, boys, stay together. But yeah, as you can see, this is Jane's colors for her faction. Gold, black, and red. Somebody just hit me.
That wasn't me.
Not sure why it was you, wasn't it?
No, no. Why would it be no? Why would the Jesus in this of course? They're shooting me all off. They're shooting me.
Well, I mean, get your butts down there.
Outside these things are miles.
Did you hit those snipers? But you think they have a ton of supports apparently on that day.
Yeah, no, I can't. So I keep getting fucking. I still hit you. No, they're targeting me now.
I'm trying to target this GM.
I might die. The legs overloaded.
Oh, guys, oh.
I can't
mission change, protect the Vanguard. No! Nobody cares about the Vanguard.
No one cares about Vanguard.
Why did King George die? Protect the lion. Sortie, oh wait. I really hate that. The game's bullshit when it comes to the frickin' rocket launchers and stun. They make it way too easy for people to stun you and then run up and slash you.
Whoa, I got killed. And I wasn't even in the Gundam.
I mean, we're winning either way. They're like, these guys you can tell they're noobs. All they know how to do is hit and run. Where'd everybody go?
I don't know, but I'm preparing that baby. We need to climb my legs. Whoa! I'm up for that. Hold on.
They're coming, watch out. Cover me.
I'll try.
Don't worry, I invincibility frame that. No! That's stupid! How did he get another slash? Y'all saw that. That was stupid. This game has so many, like, exploits people do now. It's a fun game, but it's annoying to fight one of those types of players who went through the game looking for the glitches, looking for the holes the developers didn't balance out, and then uses every single one in the game to win. It's the worst players ever. Look at that. You see it? You see that? That stun is too long. That's so much bullshit. Like, that stun is way, look at that. He almost had enough time to run up and do that. He was really far away. James, shoot the sniper! They're on the same team together. Damn it, now we're gonna lose. Shoot the snipers, James. It's either him or his stupid friend standing there with his rocket launcher.
That's what I was going for.
Oh, you need to go for the sniper. You're a support. You're not going to do any damage to something like that. I'm going to get these nails now. God dang it. You see what I mean? He is the cheesiest player. If they win, it's only going to be because of that dumb ass. God, sometimes there are certain times I just want to stop playing multiplayer games altogether. Because they're not designed good anymore. the only people who ever get good at video games anymore are the cheaters and the exploiters who find the cheesiest and most easiest way to win. Multiplayer games have come so far down the drain over the last couple of years compared to what they used to be back in their heyday. And what's ironic is that there's less oh man, they all spawned up there. And what's the most ironic thing is back in the day, there were more hacks back then, but yet there were more honorable players as well. And I don't know how that makes any sense either. Like, how are there more honorable people in an era where there's technically more hacks available, where now there's less honorable people, but there's not as many hacks? Question mark?
I'm just sniping to the distance. Okay, well now what the kill has to do is...
Look at that. No, asshole. You ain't going nowhere. How does it feel? No. No, don't do down slash, you stupid teammate. We were keeping him trapped. God, allies are idiots. I killed him. How does it feel, you stupid cheapskate, when you can't move? But that's what I want to do to all of them. Make sure they make them feel their own thing so they don't do that shit anymore. Usually half the time that someone does it, they never truly experienced it.
It's a shot. Be careful of that strike on me.
The honorable players moved to PC, I think, leaving console with most of the scum. I think you're right. I agree. I think you're right. It feels like most, and no lie, other than Solid, Prime, James, Tam King, and all the people y'all seen me play with most of the time, Twal, all of them, like, they're some of the few non-salty console players I've met in a long time. And like, toxic as well. So I wholeheartedly believe it. Ooh, I got an anti-melee armor level 3. Nice.
How the fuck did you get that?
I got it in a recon crate. But yeah, it's like, I agree. I feel like that's probably what it is. Oh, something happened at the clan terminal. I feel like that's probably true. Like, every lobby, and it's not just this game. By the way, I'm not talking just about Gundam. This is in every multiplayer game I've played over this last 2 years. It's like all the real players on console are gone. And all we're left with is the dumb exploiters who win by cheaping the game and cheaping everyone in the game and finding the exploits in the game that developers were, no offense, not smart enough to cover up from people like that. Because they probably, and here's something developers need to do too. No offense to developers, they need to stop being so trusting. And that, the community is a good community. There won't be people who abuse that and take advantage of it. The answer to that is there's no such thing. There will always be one of those. And there will always be, in an America server, there will always be 100 or more of those. So, especially on console. So, developers, you need to start, like, making sure things like that can't be done. Like, I understand the topple mechanic, But there shouldn't be an ability where it shouldn't be where I get stun locked, then toppled 10 seconds later. I was stunned for a good, that's not exactly 10 seconds, I didn't count it, but it felt like estimated, it was a good 6 to 7 seconds. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but in a hack and slash action game that's also a shooter, that's a long ass time. Considering they can follow up a slash immediately after the gun blast. But that's fine if they're right next to me. But y'all saw that one. He shot me with that rocket and was almost able to jet up on me and still hit me with a down slash animation right before it ran out of time and he didn't get a chance to do it. It was so damn close. And it's like, that's a little too much. That means I'm staying at least 6 seconds into stun. And that's too long for a hack and slash. It should be like, it should last for like a second to 2 seconds at most. So enough to combo with, but not enough to abuse. And that's why developers have to be careful with that. And this is something I don't think Japan, a lot of Japanese games have this issue, even Animal Crossing. Okay. Even Animal Crossing has this issue. Real quick blue screen. Is Japanese games tend to be really far behind as well when it comes to certain mechanics and certain things that are in games. Like, they're very old-fashioned when it comes to game design in some ways. Like, if you were to look at any modernized, and even they have their issues, don't get me wrong, but if you were to look at a modernized, 550. If you were to look at a modernized, lobby, you would see, or a modernized game, not lobby, I'm kind of trying to decide my Gundam and distracted myself, but if you were to see a modernized, lobby and game that has these mechanics, they wouldn't be lasting for that long. It's like Japan, and this is not an insult, this is just how it feels, and it's kind of proofs in the pudding a little bit when you look at a lot of Japanese games versus European games, German games, Russian games, American games, no matter where any other company comes from. The one thing you can see compared to them, comparatively to Japan, and even China in some aspects when they make a game, is that both China and Japan are really far behind game mechanically. Hell, they don't even technically design their games based around the consoles to show you how far in the past they are. This game technically would not pass as a PS4 game. It's a cool game to play mechanically, down the brass tacks, other than the holes, like the stun mechanics that this game has that you can abuse, and you've seen me even use them to my advantage. I mean, if they're in there, I'm going to have to if everyone else is going to do it, because it's my only way to win. Sadly, that's just the fact of the matter. But, other than that, if it weren't for this game's a Gundam game, it's a unique game, there's no one else that makes Gundam games out there, technically they have a corner on the market, but because they do, a lot of companies tend to go on the cheaper end of things. And this company isn't the biggest of biggest, so this one is a bad example, but there are other companies that do this, that do have the money to expand. But to give you a perfect example, though, of this one, is graphically, this is basically a
PS3.
PS3, yeah. Graphically, this is a PS3 game, at most. Like, it's not even early PS4. If you wanted to even argue that, the best thing you could say that kind of even remotely looks PS4-ish, and I say ish with a strong ish on the end, is the Gundam models themselves. Other than that, the environment, everything else, the fighting animations, they're all PS3 level, like late PS3 mechanics. And the reason why this is because Japan designs for arcade machines most of the time. They do have their AAA companies that design for console, but a majority of Japanese, and you can look this up on like documentary videos of people who've traveled Japan, like do stuff in Japan, video game documentaries about Japan. It talks about how Japan is stuck in like this arcade era. they're so big and make so much money because people like to walk around the city and travel by foot constantly and aren't really home majority of the time. Most of Japan's money in that industry is made in these like video game cafes that have arcade machines and stuff in them. They have these games in them and stuff where they play against each other and stuff like that. So it creates this weird dynamic that the games don't need to be graphically demanding, which I'm not saying they should be. I'm more concerned about mechanics in the first place anyway. Which is why the stun mechanic irritates me sometimes. But yeah, it's just a weird thing with Japan. They're always 5 steps behind every other country when it comes to game design. Whoa! Distract him, I'm going after the target. Watch out behind you, target's back here. Target's hiding somewhere. I'm going the back way, James.
Okay, I'll try and lure this guy. I'm not worth that much anyways, that's fine. If your ace should be really well.
Target destroyed.
No way, I kinda got destroyed when doing that. I'll spawn in at F. Okay, okay.
No! See what I mean? That's why I don't like. That's the one thing in this game I hate. Because if you have 2 people on you, it is impossible to do anything. Because you don't have time, and there's no mod for this either. To get this, I've looked just to make sure that maybe it's me, and that maybe there's a mod to keep you from doing that, like making the stagger time less, but there's not. So that's probably my one mechanic in this game that I have a big pet peeve with. Is that stagger mechanic when you're getting double teamed by 2 people. It is the worst thing ever. No, I'm getting hit in the back. Someone help me. No, hit him. I hate it. All they do is just all spam stun attacks at the same time. It's like, I find a game that I love, and then the trolls get in it and just ruin it. This is why I'm getting to the point I don't like multiplayer anymore. I don't want to play them anymore. Like, multiplayer games are becoming obsolete in history. And I want every, and this is something, and they're not going to believe me when I say this, but it's going to happen one day. It's going to happen. If this keeps up, if stuff like this is allowed to keep happening, one day, multiplayer games like this, competitive multiplayer ones, not like World of Warships or something like that, but ones like this, Call of Duty, all of those, are going to be obsolete and there will be no more of them made. Because of cheaters, exploiters, and trolls who have no lives and have to abuse someone in a video game to feel like they accomplished something in this existence. But what they don't understand is that by doing that, they are going to ruin their own chances at that last thing that makes them feel like they're important. Because, like I said, one day, the more this happens, the more people will stop buying multiplayer games because they don't have fun with them, because they know what's going to happen in them. They know the cheaters are going to find the cheating as weapons. They're going to exploit them. They're going to get on a team. They're going to gank. They're going to do all the cheesiest things. And then once this happens, no one is going to want to play like this. Just wants to enjoy video games. That was just me. You got me on that one. That was legit. But no one's going to want to play these games anymore. And multiplayer games will be a thing of the past. And then those trolls will be sitting there with their dick in their hand. Like, what happened? You were a dumbass. That's what happened. If you had respected other people and them wanting to have fun with the game too, and not act like you're trying to survive actual death in real life and trying to be like a legit real killer, no one's going to want to play anymore. No matter how good you are in a game, you have to respect, if you want to still enjoy that game, respect not everyone's on your skill level and chill the hell out. Because it's things like that. It's like I said. And there's so many other YouTubers who don't do multiplayer for this reason. Like actual competitive multiplayer, just co-op multiplayer. So, and that's, to be honest, at this point, that might be the future. Since there's so many trolls and they don't want to respect each other and respect other people and who they are, at some point, that's all that's going to be left is co-op.
So, and also games like Magic will still be around.
What'd you say?
That's it. I hope they don't affect Magic.
Who? What'd you say? Minecraft?
I hope they don't affect Magic either.
Oh no, Magic's different. Magic will never die because guess what? In Magic, it's more based on your actual skill. Because if you don't know how to build your deck and don't know what you need to counter other decks, then you're just kind of still new at the game. But the stun mechanic in Gundam, whether you're new or professional at the game, it affects you the same. It's just whether you have a team willing to cheese people or not with you. Me and James respect people. We try to have fun in games. We try to spread the positivity in competitive games and just enjoy the combat. But the problem is that there's so many people who don't do this. They act like they need to go over 9,000 power score, this is a reference, all the freaking time, 24/7, 7 days a week. When it's boring. And to me, no offense, that would get boring to me anyways. Because to me, that would be no fun. Because this means you're playing with the same mobile suit all the time. You don't play anything else. You get so good with that one string of combo that that's all you know. So in your head, for all these people like that, to them they're like, oh well, as long as I'm, you know, keeping my KD up, which who gives a shit? So then that's all that matters. But that's not fun. People don't do this is, and I think that's the biggest. Oh, you invited me, nice. And that's the biggest issue with multiplayer games today, is that people don't play them for fun anymore. People play them to one up somebody, or to be better than that guy, or I need to say that be able to say I'm the best, so people will look at me better when I can't, because I can't prove it in actual life. With actual actions. It's like, I don't know. There may be a point in time on this channel that if multiplayer games don't get any better, I may stop at some point. They may lose taste with me. Like, unless they prove to me they're balanced. Like, the only ones who may stay on the channel, granted it ever gets here, will be League and all of that. Other than that, I have yet to see a really good multiplayer game in a long time. Like, and I mean a good one that is also console-based, by the way. PC has a couple. Like, it has a few that are pretty well, that are pretty good. But once again, that's PC. What'd you say?
I can name one.
On console?
Yep.
What?
Terratech.
Technically, no, James. I'm gonna tell you something now. Unless I had you with me, now that there's a competitive in that, guaranteed the bigger vehicles are you won't do this. You respect people, like I said, so do I. But guarantee you there's people in there with massive creations like you who are just going around one-shotting tiny little creations because they can.
No, I don't.
I know you don't, but that's not what I'm saying. That's what makes competitive games not fun anymore. Is that the developers don't prevent assholes from abusing the games. And trust me, there's plenty. There are plenty. That's why most multiplayer games have a shelf life. Is that once they go for so long, when all the respectable players leave and go to a different game, and there's nothing left but the assholes, all of a sudden that game goes downhill and dies. Why? Because there's nothing left but people who abuse people and have no lives. People who have no respect for other people is all that's left. They think they're the hot stuff and that they mean something on this planet because they can get 20 kill streaks in a video game. Which literally means absolute jack nothing. Nobody's impressed and nobody gives a damn. So it's like, I don't know. Wait, they clarify it. They said the guy was talking shit, so they put him in his place. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm glad when I'm able to do things like that. And if this game had a 1v1 system, do you know how many people I would do that to? Because here's what it is. I would judge it depending on what they did in the lobby. If they were a stun fanatic, I'll get GPO 1 out. Because my gun is faster than a rocket launcher and stuns every shot. It's cheesy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. But you know what? But you know what? I switch my weapons up. They don't. Like, I'm also not firing it at the same person. Usually when I fire it at someone, it's usually to save my life. And sometimes I will do that combo, but I'll wait till I'm right on top of them. Because legit, if I'm on top of them and I do it, I have the right to do it. But the stun should only last 2 seconds. It's 6 seconds long. I counted it during that last battle we did at the end.
Damn.
It's too long. 6 seconds is too much. It needs to be closer to 3 to 2 at most. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Even that sounds long. I know that doesn't sound like, to some people, like that was fast. It's not. Not in a hack and slash game. There needs to be enough time for, if they're not close to you, they can't abuse you mechanically, but if they are close enough to you, they can still combo. So it makes it fair for the combo players, like me, but it also takes away the weapons of those who just cheese with rocket launchers from medium distance, then boost in and then knock you down, and then get another free knockdown because they have just enough charm to charge one more hit while you're down. Because that's the way the game works. It usually gives you 1 to 2 free hits on somebody who's been toppled. Hell, I don't know if it were me as the developers. I think after a mobile suit falls on the ground, I don't think you should be able to hurt it, if you want my opinion. I think it should be that would inspire more combos being done without knocking people down. Like, you would only knock someone down to finish them. Like, if you knew it was going to be the last hit. Or if you needed to get them off of you and disengage, you know, stuff like that. But it would make it where you can't hurt them and they can't hurt you. That would be fair. I don't know, there's so many things that you could do to make this game, like, so much more fun than it already is. Maybe one day they'll do that. Maybe they have that plan.
Look how long it's taking.
I know, I can see that. Oh, you're at 500. I thought it said 550 earlier.
It was just 50 difference.
Yeah, but 50 difference means I can use GPO 1. You should have stayed on the 550.
Oh God, we'll find it. We'll leaving you 550 then.
Besides, 50 difference ain't gonna make no difference.
Oh,
It's like I said, it's not the mobile suits that are the issue. It's slightly the mechanics and the way the people use the mechanics. So, it's not necessarily, yeah. The mobile suits themselves are fine. Let's see, you missed my previous comment to explain what happened. Let's see. Ardna lost my match because my team didn't commit fully to a push and left huge gaps in our ranks. The only reason I know this because the enemy team said we left ourselves exposed at the rear. Ardna, I saw something interesting in my match. The enemy team killed one of their DDs. Wait, they clarify it. They said the guy was talking shit, so they put him in his place. Ah, I see. I mean, that's how it is, and it's like I said, there's a lot of, I don't know. I think all the good gamers are PC people now.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It really does, because I do like my PlayStation.
Yeah, I do too. Well, at least this one anyways. I don't know about the new generation yet. But as far as like now, yeah, the current moment, yeah, it's sad. It's like I love my PlayStation, but we don't get that many. We get treated so horribly in multiplayer games, and very few YouTubers show it off on their streams. This is why I try to be honest on my streams when it comes to console, because there's a lot of console players out there when it comes to multiplayer streams. I'm not gonna, cause I don't want to start any like conversations about this. This is just my opinion, but I think a lot of multiplayer YouTubers out there get into like, and this is not just the one I was talking about. I'm talking about in general. I swear when I watch a lot of competitive multiplayer videos of just people live streaming or people that have done recorded videos that are console players, I swear they're just getting people they know or fans into their lobby. Because when you watch what they experience in a multiplayer game, and then when you play the game yourself, by the way, disable the private so we can look for a match. But when you watch one of their streams, let's see, the Great Good Gamer Migration of 2016, yeah, I know. And it's mostly because during 2016, it's kind of funny. It was like during that era, a lot of people from the previous console generation that were honorable, they ended up getting enough money to get a PC. So they ended up changing consoles and going to PC. Like even most YouTubers that we know as famous, the big boys, they probably started on a console before they ended up with their PC. So it's just the sad fact about it is most people graduate to PC because that's where all the mature people are. All the immature people play console except for a few. And I'm not even talking about kids, by the way. Kids get a free pass. They're kids. I'm talking about adults. Don't forget to activate the thing, James.
No, I wouldn't why we were looking for a match.
You're not, yeah, we haven't been looking for a match. Just sitting there like, I thought you were doing something.
Do I thought for square and do realize for square.
But it's, yeah, I mean, that's the best I can put it. And it's like I said, that's just my opinion. It may not be true, or at least not for all of them. But I swear, it's so weird. When you watch another YouTuber online do, say for certain games, take Resident Evil Resistance for instance. You want to know why I love that game so much? Neither side has the advantage. I have equally seen badass masterminds completely wipe a team, but I've also seen equally badass survivors who work together like a well-oiled SWAT team and just make that mastermind look like a 5-year-old with a camera watching you with zombies at his disposal. Which is still dangerous, but they win. So it's like, That's good game design. Even when you build the most brokenest build, which I do know one, with the masterminds, the survivors, all they have to do is work together. They will always stay at full health if they know how to defend each other. The whole time. They get way more items than the people than you do in the story. So, and they can shop at this little shopping thing and buy stuff while they're doing the match and doing objectives. So, that game is super balanced. I love it. And you know what's funny? The people we mentioned that are smart enough not to play these multiplayer games like I do sometimes, like Jack, Mark, and them, they even played Resistance. Shout out to them, by the way. They had a blast doing it. It's a fun game mode. It's one of the few multiplayers that's come out in a while that's generally fun for whoever you're playing as, if you get used to it. It's kind of hilarious that Resident Evil made the best multiplayer and it wasn't even trying to. And it's free. You get, well, free as in you don't have to pay for it on its own. It's not its own game. You get it with Resident Evil 3. So it's like... And it's amazing. Speaking of that game, we will probably do some of that game tomorrow as well before I do some World of Warships. It'll be really early because I want to show off Spencer. And we're going to be practicing. I might...
Hey, there's another mobile game that's balanced, but it's still in beta. It was that disintegration beta that we've tried with.
Oh yeah, that disintegration game, that was pretty good too. It was pretty well balanced. I think the MOBA side of it, your little units you can command, could be balanced a little bit better. I think they're a little too squishy, even
But
the big boys.
Beta, but...
Yeah, it's still in beta, but as a suggestion to them, if they ever see my videos or those videos we were playing, I think the little minions should be a little bit stronger, and I mean across the board. The big guys seem squishy, the little guys seem squishy. For whatever class they were in, they felt a little easy to kill. I don't know. Maybe it was just me.
They can overall make everything a bit tougher, then that'll be alright.
Yeah, because I think it's just there's not enough HP on things issue.
Yeah.
So the guy said you and got roasted by both teams. They still beat us without their DD. That shows you, and that's what I mean. That's skill. It's like I said, all the mature players, well, not all of them. There are still some immature PC players out there, as you can tell by what Bone Singers was talking about on the enemy team. But, it's like I said, most of the mature players ended up on PC. Which is why we end up getting stuck with the lunatics. What's happening? Why are we not getting any matches? Well, oh, there we go. Wow, as soon as I said that. Oh, wow. Wow.
Sucker, you said I wait.
Jinxed us, I jinxed us. Oh, also, Jill is now a survivor. You now can get Jill as Valentine. I don't know how, but you can now get Jill Valentine as a survivor in Resident Evil Resistance. Which makes me wonder, are we going to be able to unlock Nemesis for Daniel?
No, I'm playing Daniel, if that's the case.
Because, if that ends up happening, you know what we do, and you know what stream is happening.
You know I want be one with your RX-78.
What? You want what?
Bring out your RX-78.
I'll just give you GPO 1. You do realize it's the better version.
No, I want to beat RX-78 with my...
If you're not going to beat GPO 1, you're not going to beat RX-78, because GPO 1's the bigger brother.
I'll beat it.
Alright, well, invite me to a custom match. We'll do a custom match at the end of the stream.
I've got the penalty. I can't create a room.
How'd you get a penalty?
I'm still at level 1 penalty. I don't know how.
That's weird that it won't let you create a room at level 1. I'll do it. I shall do it. Yo, what's up, Prime? I feel betrayed. Why do you feel betrayed? You want to join us? You weren't able to really join us last time because it kept lagging you out, but you can try.
Okay, Prime.
But yeah, what's up, Prime? Welcome. They only lost 4 ships and 5 counting the friendly fire. That's hilarious. Alright, inviting you, James. Do you want to join in Prime? I'll invite you, dude. Now I'm playing Siege. See, then it doesn't matter.
The Siege is shit.
Yeah, that's another ancient dinosaur.
Yeah, it is ancient. It's legit.
Can we play World of Warships after? I guess for a little bit. I mean, only because I might be getting tired of this a little bit.
Off of this.
Alright, that's fine. But I'll probably get on back on after, because I do want to play some of this. I invited you, by the way.
Did I join? Oh,
No.
I need to exit out of this. Yeah, I need to. I was.
Oh, you ran into him again? He got team killed again? That sucks. For you! I can't do the voice deep enough tonight. I'm too tired.
Ooh.
No, that was worse.
Exactly.
For you. I can't do it. I'm too tired. I can't throw my voice in it when I'm tired. Like, my voice acting goes to crap when I'm super, super tired. Like, really bad. Really bad. It's him. Recognize the name. Shoot him! Shoot him now!
We should shoot the big boss for no reason.
But yeah, we can play Siege afterwards if you want, Prime. For at least a couple matches.
Siege, you mean World of Warships?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm tired.
I'm like thinking, oh, you don't play Siege, so...
I don't. That's how tired. That's how you know I'm tired. Next thing you know, I'll be saying Titanfall. Even though I hate that game. Wait.
Yeah, I'll be playing Magic on PS4. You know, that's what
I wish.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Much like League, I wish there was an MTG Arena version on console. So that way you could both play it. That happens if I take off the mask, babe. That would be very painful, but you're a big guy. For you! No, but still, can't he got killed by the... What?
Well,
Can't... Wait. Can't he got killed by the Belfast, is what I think that meant to say.
got killed by Belfast? Oh, I'll use that. Belfast is amazing.
That's a beautiful Gundam right there, everybody. Look at his savagery.
Just a Gundam.
It's not just a Gundam.
It's just a Gundam. My stuff is one big black boy.
Yeah. Big enough that I almost hit you right there on the fly.
What you doing? Okay, I'm going again. Oh no, I'm not there now.
Capture and see.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You're so good, Jay.
Thank you.
You're so good. That was actually pretty bad on my half. I'm getting tired. I got a poke. Get poked, James.
Okay. So did you buff off? I'm late, dude.
What's the matter, James?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter with you?
What's the matter
good hit, good hit. Good. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, you hit the shield.
If I hit you once. That failed. Let's
I
try
don't
again.
care. I'm just trying not to get hit. Ha.
That totally killed me.
I'm slowly killing you, game.
You take it, yeah. Oh, nice job,
I told you. You will always fail to the RX model, James. It is your fate.
You're not playing RX though.
It's his model though, James. You remember, this is the RX, I think the RX 9000, don't quote me on that. I have to look up its model number, but it is an RX variant. All of those models came from him. He was the predecessor. Oh, that was a flashbang.
Did you just flashbang yourself?
I did.
Why the hell would you do that? He gets a good position. Oh, that's sweet. Ah, I see you repairing out now.
Y'all see that, right? You see my shoulder. You see the shoulder of that Gundam. You see what that word. You see what it says. Fade. I see you, James.
Not exactly the smallest things.
I saw you on the minimap.
Yeah. Do it again. I hate when you cheese one.
You are a big boy, James. It's hard not to. I can just hit your hand. Your hand always shows.
You know what? Stop this.
You missed it. Must have fixed it.
Damn it.
Ha! What's the matter, James?
Fucking
You're so lucky I did. Oh. Come on. Come on.
I tell you what, nah, no.
I'll start aiming at the legs, James.
Yes.
No, I didn't. I hit your legs. That I missed.
Damn. Damn it.
Whoa! Whoa!
Never. I could rapid fire that thing. Don't
I
forget.
did not know that.
Oh, I can only be charging it up.
Okay, let's not do that again. I'm still gonna die.
Mine.
I got you, James.
You know.
Oh, but I killed you, so it doesn't matter. I'm still winning.
We both killed each other.
Oh, that was hilarious. We killed each other.
Amazing.
This is cheese. I call it cheese. I call this is not cheese, but a fair fight. This is a fair fight. James picked the biggest thing it hit in the side of this country. I can shoot that thing on the side of a building because its arm always sticks out.
But I still managed to kill you.
It's the funniest thing ever.
I wish I had more time on this though. I wish I had... Wait, is there a way you can edit the time?
No, I don't think so. I have to look. That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. I don't like that last bit though, where we just both shot each other.
Yeah, it was a good fight though. Even though, once again, you see why he never beats the RX models. They're just too mobile for you, Jay. This is why you need... This is kind of proves the point. Remember what I was talking about? Why I needed to take over as support and survival? Zoc is just too big of a target. Everything just easily hits him. There's no dodging for him. He either has to kill the target or not.
I tell you what, fine then. You know, fine.
Oh man.
Tell you what, I'll give you something that's more mobile, okay?
I mean, I know what you're gonna fight me with.
Yeah, no. I don't fucking know.
Let this be known, he was the first guy to die on his team again. Nice, Darius. Let's see what I missed. He got killed by Belfast. Oh, nice.
How did he get this? Ah.
Okay. Alright, James. Rematch?
I know I'm gonna fight you with.
Okay, we'll do it!
I hope this works. Because I'm screwed. Then I'll have... Don't mind this. Then...
Because that's the same thing I'd do the Prime. That's why GPO2 had... If it wasn't for GPO2's shield, he'd have a hard-ass time winning. Because GPO2 is huge. The thrusters give him such a huge hitbox. You can actually shoot his top left thruster and that still counts as a hit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well then.
Do you know I'm gonna fight you with?
Or not want to hear an interesting story on how Bonesinger and Warlock survived the losing game in War of the Warships? Sure, Darius. Sure, bro. Sure. Sure, bro. Oh, Bonesinger went, don't. I'm curious. Very curious.
Alright, what is this? Ah. No.
Alright, let's do it! Yamato and Kerfast was hiding behind an island with the DG. Okay.
Where are you?
Oh. What I think? Why don't you ever use that? What the hell? That what? Game saved by lag once again. Come on, James. Sadly, I'm using the tactic I hate, but this is... Oh, see? James got out of it, but that's what I'm talking about. That's what it should be like. Only lasts for like a second. So that way if I'm not close enough, it didn't do shit. Whoa! I have the high ground, Anakin! Oh shit, my legs! Ah! No! Ah! Oh no! Ah! You got me because my legs broke. Good fight though. See, that was more even. See, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's all I ask. Is that there's, instead of 6 seconds, it's like 1 to 2 seconds like James just had. Where he was able to instantly, like, get away from that because he had just enough time before I was able to hit him. Damn. How dare you hide, James. Okay, the enemy drove past the smoke like nothing to see here, and we contributed to the team while everyone else died. Ah, I see. Come on, James. Going. What? And then there's that baloney. I hit you. It even registered damage, which means the hit first. That's some bullshit. I'm gonna lose this with that one little cheapskate. Ah, you didn't die. That's low. Damn it. At least I have a chance to still win. I have 3 minutes. Because I still killed you too. Damn it. But yeah, then there's the baloney and that kind of then there's that load of balloons. Is that balloon balloons. Is that I hit him. Yet he still got his charge off. He was able to dash. Where you at, James? James? You still there, James? James, why can't I hear you? James lagging. James lagging. Come on, make up your mind. What the? Okay. I assume he's rejoining. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Alright, 40 seconds.
Nope.
I win. No! What? How do you have more points? What? No! Capture base!
It takes 10 more to... Basically, it takes more than 10 seconds to win.
Neutralize it! No!
Yeah, I win. I win.
You didn't win. I killed you twice. You killed me only once.
No, I'm pretty sure I killed you twice.
No, you killed me once. We killed each other the first time.
How did I do? I did more than you.
God dang it. I almost won.
You were so happy you won. I'm just like the score.
Skill wise, I still win.
Yeah.
You won by capture point points.
Hey man, I'm still winning. I mean, win's a win. You were so happy that you thought you were winning.
Yeah, I chased you down like I was like a demon. I'm like, get over here! I stunned you and then just dashed at you with the sword. I'm like, ah!
I do love myself. I just wish there was a small version of him with the same attack, just a bit small and a bit more.
I think. No, I don't know. I was gonna say the closest thing to that is what I had, the Zogok, but it doesn't have beams. It's all melee. It throws boomerangs at people.
Interesting. Can we go down to 250? Because I want to try out my new raid. Guys, just to show
We're
you.
gonna go to 250, I guess. Let me put a 250 on. We'll try a 250 battle.
No, because I want to see what this little guy is about. I want to test him.
Okay, what do I want? 250, huh? I don't have that many good 250s.
It does have to be good. As long as it's shit, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, because then you win! Oh, my ear.
Fine. I don't know if this guy's good or not. Really don't.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Let's try this. Let's see. We still live. The planes did victory laps. Okay. It's like the planes did victory laps. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, it does not have the weapon I thought it had. Why am I using this then? Why the hell is the sniper equipped with a machine gun? Well, I'm gonna lose.
This has got a very big eye. He's also... Look at this waddle. Love it.
I've got that, but I should have a freaking giant sniper. Oh well. You missed the rest. Kremlin, the enemy surrounded the island and put you three under siege. Kremlin, Conqueror, Montana, Hindenburg, and Midway encircled the island. We still lived. The planes did victory laps. You missed the rest. Okay. While everyone else died.
Okay, that is quite interesting.
I'm gonna lose because I didn't know this thing had a machine gun. I thought it had frickin' a sniper.
I'm actually quite liking this one. It's different. Hi Anna.
I don't see you. What the fuck? Oh no, that's that thing with the tentacles. Why'd you bring that up?
Hang on.
It's like a horror movie. You look like something from Five Nights at Freddy's. Get back. You look like Balloon Boy. Get back. Oh shit. Ah, whoa! Oh my god, no, get out of here!
It's about that,
No. This thing is the thing of nightmares. Get back! Ah!
But yeah.
Ah, what? That stuns me! No! Ah! That damages my head! I'm losing visual!
Let me help you with that.
Oh! Die!
Okay.
Holy shit! Just trying to live thing! I don't know, Darius. It's horrible! I forgot what they were called. The Agu guy. Not At guy, AC. There's one that's called AC guy or At guy. That's his brother, a Goo guy. He's weird, as you can tell.
Yeah. He runs like Stitch. He reminds me of Stitch the Gundam.
I don't really know what he is. He reminds me of something from Five Nights at Freddy's with tentacles.
He's a rage at 250.
I mean, that makes sense. He raids you with them tentacles.
I didn't know what this guy was about, so I just thought, okay, I'll try him. Oh, Chapter 3, yeah.
Where are you, you crazy nightmarish thing?
I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, I heard it. There it is. Hide behind in a corner like a horror nightmare.
Get over here.
Get blasted by my machine guns. Face machine gun. Ha! You hit the mountain. Come here. I'm not standing for that.
Okay, I'll come over there. Oh!
Gotcha. Get back to horrific thing.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh. Chase machine gun!
Ah, oh god.
God.
Just don't kill it.
Die, you horrific creature!
Nobody's bigger than you. So what do you think of that little thing?
The thing's terrifying.
you should do that.
Too late, I got this! Wow, that's messed up. Just beating the robot back.
Oh yeah.
What deranged possibility drug up scientists to build that? I have no idea. I want to know that too. What Xeon, because this was made by Xeon, what Xeon crazy mad scientist decided, you know what would make a good weapon on a mobile suit? Tentacles! I was like,
Oh my god. Like a weird one.
You can stop hiding in the corner.
Okay.
Get rode down by machine guns. Go back here. Come back, foul beast.
Okay.
I'll get you, James. Ow! I don't like it. Oh, knock him down. Oh shit! It looks so weird. You know what it also looks like? It looks like a precursor from Jak and Daxter. Like a tiny one. Well, technically, precursors were exactly were awesome. Come on, James. Come on. Oh shit. Get mowed down by machine. No! Well, you beat me.
I had 1,000 health, and my head was broken down.
Damn it. Yeah, I would imagine your head gets broken a lot. It's a huge head.
I'm not gonna lie, it is a huge head.
Like, it is easy to shoot at.
Yeah.
I'll never make it over there in 7 seconds. If I had a sniper rifle, I would have won that. But I have a machine gun for some reason on a sniper. I need to see if I can get the better weapon for this Zaku. This Zaku is supposed to have a giant two-handed cannon that fires like battleship rounds.
I like this guy actually.
That is hilarious. That was hilarious. You should have, if you had streamed, you should have called your stream Tentacle Power.
Oh god. But it's Japanese as well.
Right? Let me see something. Do I have a better weapon for my dude that just died?
No, are you still going 250? Because I want to see.
I don't. See, he's supposed to have whatever this is, but it's locked. It's like some kind of cannon. But I don't have it. I don't know how you unlock it either.
I want to see that last bit of battle from your perspective. I want to see what that looked like.
That it was hilarious is what it looked like.
Oh my god, that looks pretty terrifying.
It's so weird to be fighting it because it creeps you out. It just looks so awkward that it's actually kind of weird. It kind of gives you creepy feelings. And it, like I said, it looks like a precursor statue from Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, that's the only problem that I have about him. His head's massive.
Yeah, you saw how much I was just wailing into it with the machine gun, like. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't need leg armor then. I need fucking head armor.
You need head armor. Oh, that's funny. That was hilarious. All right. Any other scores you want to try?
See what weird, obnoxious things I can have. Yeah, 300.
300?
Yeah, 50 more.
you have it.
Oh.
What's his highest thing?
Just 300 or 350?
You said 300 or 350?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this guy. Don't know what he's about, but I like it.
Yeah, is that really worth it? I could probably put something else. Get more HP, yeah. Alright. It's not the bestest build, I'll probably make that different, but we'll try this one out. I never used this one, so. Actually no. Nah. I wanna go oldie but goodie. Okay. Let me begin team formation. Why would they approve the construction of that suit? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it can kill a Zaku. So that's, you know, it's something. It's not nothing. I don't know. Zeon was a weird faction. Zeon made a lot of weird suits. A lot of their suits during the era of Amuro Ray and Mobile Suit Gundam RX-78, they made some weird mobile suits. They made the Zok, the Zogok, the Zegok, the Zegog. There's so many. This is the Zegok, what I'm in. Which is, all of them are oh, also they were meant for water too. I forgot to say that. All those mobile suits are aquatic based. They're meant to do fights on the ocean and underwater. So they're meant to be fighting underwater, technically. Because their jets also work as turbines underwater.
Yeah, I wanted to go God, but I found something a tiny bit better than that.
Oh shit, you have Blue Destiny. Okay, that's gonna be a challenge. What? You got me with the fusing mechanic this time.
Fuck them.
I'm gonna die. It's so awkward because my hands are the lasers. Oh, you got me. I bet those suits are the reason Bob is winning on the ground against the Guardian Corps, because the GC troops are like, what the fuck is that thing? Before running away.
Oh.
It probably is. I shouldn't have picked Zegok. He's okay, but he's really, unlike the one from the show, he's not that good.
away from me. Nice! Good job! Good job! How do you do that?
Okay. I'm doing bad tonight. I'm starting to wear down. I don't know. It's one of those instances. Kind of brings back what I was saying earlier. I love this game so much, but I kind of wish it wasn't the only Gundam we had.
Yeah.
Because it could be done a little bit better. It's a great game, but it could be done better.
Or make a card game Gundam.
No, nah. I think that'd be better as a crossover, but not as its own game. It'd be cool to see a crossover of it, but not a... I've already lost this, by the way. But... there's no way I'm gonna get 2 kills in 3 minutes with this thing.
Start with the show.
No! Now that's the part I don't like. That is the only part of this game I don't like. The tackle shouldn't last that long. I should have a chance to counter that if they screw that up. That's probably the thing that bugs me the most about this game. Damn it! I'm not gonna beat you, James. There's no way. Since you have an EPAC launcher rifle, I'm not gonna be able to get you. I have to hit you 3 times in order for it to stun you.
That's the high ground attitude.
Keep hitting the wall. Also, the hitbox and aiming for this thing is stupid. Because the blasters are in both hands and he keeps switching hands, he always aims at different... As I switch to dodge you, it throws off the reticle or where the bullet goes, or not bullet, where the laser goes because he's switching to a different hand. CR, not I'll be playing World of Warships Enterprise, need to carry my St. Louis. Okay. Need to carry me to St. Louis, something like that. Oh yeah, that's cool, alright.
You try to shoot me in visibility things?
And you're lagging. You were over there. I'm dead. And you stun me every time that hits me. Just like GPO 1. I can't do shit about it, too. Yeah, look at that. I'm dead. Yeah. There's no point in me fighting at this point.
Oof. I mean, they could have, unless, I mean, the only thing they could have improved with the sock is made it like a dual beam weapon.
It's not that, James. It's all the mechanics. A lot of these mobile suits get fucked. Like, a lot of these mobile suits, there's a clear-cut difference on who's gonna win. Just because of the pure fact that anyone who knows that trick and has a mobile suit that has a guaranteed stun, every shot automatically wins. Unless the other one has one too. That's the part I don't like. Or no, Warlock told me Prince Eugene now commands Hindenburg. Nice, that's cool. That is cool. But I'm trying to, it's like that's, I don't know. It's like I said, I love this game, but there's so many multiplayer games out here like this. They're so good, but yet so bad because there's one mechanic that the developers don't change and don't realize how bad that mechanic actually is. And how unbalanced it is.
You're gonna make this yours one more. Oh.
I mean, if we're gonna, are we doing one more? I don't see the point.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
But I don't see the point in doing another one. We've been going long enough. But plus, I'm getting kind of tired of it cheesing me. Because, like I said, you won that because you had a stun rifle. But if I had GPO 1, then I would have probably won. There's no real skill to it. It's based on the weapons of the mobile suit. Who's actually gonna win? Whoever has the superior stun abilities will always win in this game. Whoever stuns more will win. and that's probably the part that's like really like. I wish they'd change that. I kind of wish there was no stun at all. That it's just based on damage and you doing your combos properly. Or the stun had to be done after consecutive hits or something. Like it did with me. With that mobile suit, or most mobile suits are like that.
I tell you what though, they should make it like your mobile suit. After certain hits, they have a...
Yeah, after 3. It should be like... that should be the way it is for all beam rifles. Because beam rifles, unlike rockets... reload faster. They come back way quicker than a rocket launcher will.
Question though, if that is the case, my big photon beam for my Zoc.
That doesn't count. It's not fast enough. And it's the ones that have better stun. You only stun if you hit them. That's not a guaranteed hit. That GPO 1's rifle. And you see how small the laser is, stuns you every hit. If you're a normal size mobile suit. All I have to do is hit you with it. I'm gonna get a free melee combo on you. Which I don't agree with. I don't. I think that you should have to pull your saber out and that stuns come from the saber. You know what I mean? Like you actually have to be good at sword fighting with your melee attack to do those types of things. And not just... I don't know what you call that. There used to be a word for that back in the day where it's like, I used to call it the Wambo combo back in League of Legends days. But there's another word for it. Where you just, it's like it's always the guaranteed, like, boom boom, no matter how good or bad you are at the game, as long as you understand the mechanic and how it works. Which is... I don't know what you call it, but it's something that this game really needs to think about modifying. Either it needs to be less time, or certain weapons don't need to do it at all, or they have to take a harder time at doing it. So, in my opinion, I think beam rifles should fire a little faster than they do for the ones that have stun on every hit. Like, if you remove it from them, make them fire a little faster, because here's the thing about a beam rifle also. Unlike a rocket launcher, there's no splash damage. Meaning you can't hit the foot or hit the ground near the foot and it still counts. You have to hit the target. So they would have to hit you consecutively 3 times and be good with their rifle to pull off the stun with a beam, because beams are more precise. Where the rocket is less precise but still stuns you. But even then, I still think the stun should only be 2 to 3 seconds long at most, not 6. 5 to 6 is too long. It needs to be shorter. So developers, if you ever see this video, quick suggestion: if you want to make this game sell even more and more people get in on this game, big and small, skilled or no skilled, hardcore or no hardcore, to spend money on this game, I would suggest making the stun window a lot less. At least by half it needs to be brought down. It needs to be reduced at least by half on that timer. So that way that it's more skill based and people actually have to know how to use their mobile suits. And yes, this may cause all the trolls who are not good at the game that need to do that to win to quit. But that's their loss. They don't even buy your product to begin with, developer. All the people who buy, and this is something I want to point out too, all the people who spend money in these multiplayer games like this are not the ones cheesing the game. Because they found cheesy ways of winning, they can just bypass paying for anything in this game and slowly earn everything without giving you as a developer a dime. Which is not fair to you as a creator of the game. So they're not just trolling us, they're trolling you. So if you really want to make more money, respect more of your casual middle ground hardcore gamers and not these no-life cheese wagons, as I call them. Because they're going to end up costing your game more money in the long run, because they'll make people who are actually spending money on your game because they want to play it, but their only way to get mobile suits because of people like that are to buy them. And they're going to stop doing that at a certain point because they don't have the money to keep doing that. Even if they want to support this game like I do. Because I want this game to succeed and I spend money on this game. But it's getting to that point, much like Smite, that there's getting to be so many cheese wagon losers on here that have to do the cheesiest way to win, that it's going to make me not want to spend money on this game anymore and contribute to it anymore. Because the mechanics are in favor of people who cheat. And it needs to be fixed. And another suggestion to the developer: I know in Japan people respect each other in video games, and I know I'm about to say something bad about where I live, but I can say this because I do live here and it is a fact. I hate to tell you this, Japanese developers, but they're a good 50 to 60% of at least half of American people who play video games are douchebags. So you need to prep your game and make sure douchebags can't take advantage of it. So definitely keep that in mind, developers, when you're making your games in the future. There are a ton of people where I live who are asses, and they will abuse your mechanics you don't fix in your game, and they will make people quit playing your game and paying you money because they don't care what happens to you. They're trolls. And we do. As your actual hardcore fans, we do. So you need to start helping us and slapping the hell out of them. So they go away and go back to their no-life garage living with their mothers and hacking on their computers because they can't do anything else lives. So they'll leave our games alone. So, because that's all it is these days, but especially on console. And it's not your fault, developers. It's not your fault people are ass. It's not. It's not. It's not. And that's, like I said, it is not the creators' fault. Developers, when they make video games, they trust that people will have fun in their video games, but don't realize how many nasty people actually are out there. So, keep that in mind, developers, when you're making games. There's a lot of people who take advantage of people. Not everybody can be James, me, and Jack, and Mark, but... and all them. Alright, James, you have a good night, bro. Peace and love.
Bye, everyone. Bye!
Bye! Bye-bye, everybody! But, alright, everybody, I'm gonna end it here. I hope y'all had an awesome one. Shout out to James Army West 9. He didn't stream it, technically. But shout out to his channel if you want to check him out. He's a cool dude, too. Awesome to watch, fun to watch. But, yeah, sorry about that little rant. But it's just, I'm getting to the point I don't enjoy multiplayer games anymore. Or at least, let me rephrase this. Competitive multiplayer games. I'm getting to the point I just don't like them. They're not worth it. They cause toxicity. They cause pain. They're not fun for everyone anymore. They're only fun for a select few groups who look for, like I said, who look for those mechanics and abuse them, and then are willing to sink to that level just to win. So it's like, multiplayer games are getting to the point that they're not fun anymore, so... At some point we may be a single player co-op only game channel. I may end up being like Jack and them at some point. Because it's driving me out of my mind. It's like I'm beating against a dead wall, saying it to all these developers, trying to get them to stop supporting these types of players and support their actual people who pay them money. And not all these fakes. Whether it be some YouTube multiplayer people or actual just players in here. Like, in general, for any game. Whether it be Smite or this one. Smite's a big culprit of this. It's the king of catering to nothing but douches. So, and that's really all it is. So and that's how a lot of games are nowadays. This is why I can't wait for League. When League gets here, I'll finally have a multiplayer game we can enjoy on the channel that's balanced and cares about its fans. And I'm like, ugh. One day. But I hope you all enjoyed this stream. Nikki Plays, thank you for joining, bro. And shout out to Nikki Plays, everybody, as well. Check him out, too. If you need his help, just give him a shout. He's a cool dude. Warlock is obviously not joining us in this hunt. Bye, Ardnot. I'm gonna join Ardnot Iron Blood Hunt. You mean Darius? You're gonna join my Iron Blood Hunt? I don't hunt Iron Bloods. I hunt with Iron Bloods. No, no, but still, I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's episode. That'll be and yeah, shout out, spread the word for anybody out there too. If you think this too is also a problem in multiplayer games, please spread the word. The developers need to know it's not just a select few people experiencing this. It's actually a majority of the populace, but nobody says anything. So, giving everybody the go-ahead, the green light, I need, not all of my fans, but just everyone who sees these videos, we need to start sticking up for ourselves for multiplayer games and not supporting the games who don't support us. Because if we do this, the developers will either multiplayer games will have to go extinct on competitive side, or they'll have to learn how to make competitive multiplayer games more fun for the general populace and not just a select group. Because that's in a way kind of catering to the 1% in a way. Because that's all that is. Because that's looking at only one threshold of one demographic and not all of it as a whole. And that's discrimination in its own. So we have to stand up for our rights as gamers and against these companies like that, because if we don't speak with our pocketbooks, they're just going to keep doing the same thing, and we're going to have to keep reliving the same torture against players who don't deserve half of what they have in these games. So, because of how they treat the community and how toxic they are and the way they talk on community chat. Like, it's awful. It is absolutely awful. So, stuff like that. But, alright everybody, peace and loves. That's been my multiplayer announcement of the day. Northern Parliament will rise. Bye! Bye, Bonesinger! See you next time, and see you later, Nikki Plays, and shout out to Gaming Prime as well. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. Some more Gundam. We did have fun, but after the No Lives came out, it kind of lost its flavor. So, peace and loves, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye! See you tomorrow for some water warships. Bye!